The usual cuisine for the less aggressive 4500, and less pellets and fish. Finger mullet 45. Vitamins and minerals. Second portion, about 2 pounds. Some fish still laying around, but not much. They're actually cleaning it off pretty good. My goal is to have, one of my main goals is to have Piraiba full. That's right. Good job. Iridescent sharks, as I said in the last video, are beginning to eat meat also, fish. Trying to break it off or something. Okay, not much is left. Maybe 1 or 2 fish. Alright, I'm gonna have to give him some more. Cuban is trying to snatch that finger mullet clumsily. Alright, you got it. Alright. one-eyed gar. That's a rare sight for him to come down to the bottom and grab something. He usually deems it below its dignity because he's so fed, so well fed at the surface by visitors. Looks like the iridescent sharks spat out that fish with the mullet, where the head is broken off almost. Okay, I'm gonna have to throw in some more. They've been taking it lately, a lot of fish. Man, so that's already, but I gave him about 3.5, and conservatively I gave him about 5 pounds already, maybe even 6. Alright. Some more. Another 1.5 pounds. If Tweezer swallowed that one, it looks like I need to see his stomach straight on. I mean, from the side, clear shot from the side, view from the side, to see if he ate that. That was something. Arowana is trying to steal that mullet from a gar in the back. Either the gar threw that arowana in the air, or it jumped itself, this gar. Or the arowana flied in the air just now. Probably 3-4 feet. Okay, good. Piraiba's got a mullet in the mouth. That's what I want to see. I'm getting tired of, a little bit tired of making sure Piraiba eats here, because I have to overfeed everybody else to make sure that it feeds barely adequately because of its difficult, skittish nature. It'd be so sweet if I could convert the 25,000 gallons into a hard wall tank, or protect the rubber liner somehow. I'm pondering maybe to just buy a very thick weaved polypropylene, or some kind of a matting that's used to control groundwater. But I haven't looked at the universal rock yet that was proposed by Greg Whitstock as another way to protect it. But all those fancy stuff, they come in smaller pieces, and you have to lay them side by side, overlap them, and use big rocks to hold them in place. I mean, one large piece would also have to be weighted down with rocks, but it's much less rocks and much easier, I think, than 10 or 20 smaller pieces. Or 30, I don't know. Again, I haven't really done my homework yet enough to say that I have narrowed down my thinking to anything concrete yet. I'm just saying that it'd be nice to I would be willing to put the Peru Piraiba in there with all the other giants, even though it's not a giant. But it might be able to. I'm afraid to put it right now in the Jumbo 4500 because maybe risky. But in the 25,000 with a lot more room, I'd probably be willing to take that gamble. Tell the truth, I'm not really. I mean, I value the Peru Piraiba, but not as much as I would have valued Suriname Piraiba or the big wrong Piraiba. Peru Piraiba is kind of a dwarf. Okay, I don't know if Piraiba is still hungry. I keep throwing smaller portions. I think I gave him probably about 6 or 7 pounds now. Yep. The mullet fell on Piraiba and it got one in its mouth. That's good. But it kind of sped up when the other mullet were raining on top of it. Iridescent sharks are, as I said, are preparing for the spawning season. I noticed they start taking fish in the springtime. Okay, good. Piraiba got another one. Alright, last portion and we're gonna move on. Man, they ate a lot. Feeding. There's a bulging stomach, not huge. And there's something still in the mouth of the Peru Piraiba, so we'll call it satisfactory at this stage.